Hello, everybody.
Hello everyone.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. All right, once again, we'd like to welcome you to another episode of
The
the Joseph
Joseph
Podcast.
Podcast.
If you're tuning in for the first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for clicking the link. Thank you. If you've not subscribed, you want to subscribe so you can get more videos like this. Go through the page, feel free to explore, share, like, comment, and God bless you even as you do so.
And we would love you to know that we are glad to have you here.
So, once again, we are going to be addressing a topic that is in line to those who are in a relationship or considering going into a dating relationship. And before we delve into talking about marriage, talking about some other things again for those, we are just trying to backtrack to help people, a lot of persons find their ground, particularly on how to begin or what to envision why they begin. So this is one of those areas that needs to be considered. And what is that particular thing that we'll be talking about today? It's understanding that a godly relationship should have a time frame.
Yes.
There is a time frame to a godly relationship. And many times you got to hear people in a relationship say things like, we are still getting to know each other and know what we're going to do from there. And some of these persons could have been like 3, 4, 5 years in a dating relationship, and then they're still trying to know what they are doing. And so it's what we actually want to address today.
Yeah. I want you to understand that if your relationship does not have a direction, you will miss it somewhere. If it does not have a direction, and if you've not made up your mind in, okay, I'm going into this relationship for a purpose, for marriage, then you will waste your time.
You waste your time.
You will waste your time. Yes, you will waste your time. And I want you to understand that, especially in those parts where we are Christians, we understand that marriage is covenant. So you're with the guy 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 years, and you're just saying the chemistry is there and no discussion, no clear-cut plans, no nothing. You will look back one day and find out that, oh, I've just wasted years. You've wasted your time, your emotions, your things you could have used to do something tangible, and you both were just whiling away your time. So we're trying to let you understand in this podcast that when you're going into a relationship, know the time base. I believe if you're entering a relationship in between the first 3 to 6 months, 1 year, at least not that conversation should have come up or pop up one way or the other.
What is the conversation now that she's talking about? The conversation is basically, where is this relationship headed? And it is not going to be wrong. You are particularly to state it clearly that is this relationship heading towards marriage?
Or are we just friends?
Because I think it was recently I spoke to somebody, I had the opportunity to speak to somebody, and I was very, very clear about some certain things. I talked to her and I found out that she goes to a guy's house to cook on stead, and then goes back home, come the next day, cook again. And I'm like, okay, who is this guy? And she said that's her boyfriend. I'm like, you go to his house to just stay? And then she was like, yes, particularly to cook for him. I'm like, okay, you go to cook for him. Has he met your parents? Are your parents aware of this? Are his own parents aware of this? Is there any clear ground?
Yeah.
Because you going to cook, you're not his wife, there's no ring. So that is a form of enslavement that you don't really owe anybody at that moment because there is no clear ground. Many times you find out a lot of ladies. I've heard people take, even for the guys, to make statements like, I paid for her through school, I did a lot of things that naturally, if you're doing it as a friend, then let it be clear. If you're doing it then as a partner for a partner, but then you see some people get entitled to their actions And then there's some for the ones in the opposite way get suicidal, while for the other people they get extremely depressed because they're like,
Yeah.
I went out of my way. Do you know what I did for this also lady? And then she told me that we're just friends. And I'm like, did you make it clear from the beginning?
Make it clear.
That's the first question. Did you make it clear from the beginning before you took some necessary actions? While
Mm.
you were paying the bills, while you were doing the chores, did you make it clear from the beginning that this is who we are and this is where we stand? Else, at that moment, you start seeing somebody acting off. I don't think naturally you are the one. Yes, I can let you say that you are the one that give your
Yeah.
rights off.
Yes.
So let's start from the foundation, which is considering there are three things basically. First
Yeah.
of all, that is going to be in line to this topic
Mm.
I will speak. So we're going to start from the primary one. And what's the primary one? In Genesis chapter 2, the Bible was speaking, God Himself was speaking, and He said something. He said, it is not good that man be alone.
Yeah.
And He said, then I will make him a partner who is suitable for him. And you realize that the primary aim on which the woman came was not to pass time, and it was not. You realize that two things were very, very clear. Number one, it is not good that the man be alone. So it was for the sake of partnership, of joining. And then the second one is that I will make him a partner that is suitable, meaning that whatever the lady is coming to meet, she's coming to do something that the man has the ability to do. And she can actually measure up with it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, in line to these two things, what is clear there is that there was a clear purpose on why God created the lady, specifically for the man.
Yeah.
So, when you come into any relationship setting, understand primarily that purpose should be clear. In fact,
Okay.
that was the first thing that God considered when He was
Mm.
creating. So, it should not be wrong for you to have it as the first thing. So, with the first date, you can actually be easy and calm, but from your second, your third, your fourth date, you should spell it out clearly. That listen, what are your plans towards marriage?
Yeah.
When do you intend to get married? Because these are actually things you should actually state from when you're dating. So what are your plans towards marriage? What are your plans towards kids? Do you want to have children? Because these things should be very, very clear from your dating period,
Mm.
not when you're getting married, so that you don't get your heart broken.
This is why it's two matured persons that should go into relationship. I believe in this generation, so many young people jump into just having the fun or the joy of a relationship. Because they don't understand that it is emotion, they are investing in emotion, and the emotional part of a man is very sensitive. That if you toy with
Man and woman,
yes, I don't mean only for the male gender. If you toy with for a long time, when you look back at your life, you will have lots of regrets. This is why if you're dating, there be a timeline. Not when you guys are in a relationship for long and maybe you make it okay, you try to chip it in concerning children, concerning marriage and all. And the person um just pushes off the talk or makes a silly jokes around it. At that point you should know okay, this person he's not seeing a future with me.
Yeah.
And therefore there's no reason for me to invest my emotion with this person. With a godly relationship, a godly dating moves with clarity and not confusion. Let both of you should sit down, talk about children, talk about sex, talk about handling things in marriage, talk about your decisions, your values, and all while you're dating. Your dating time should not just to go out and take pizza and
coaster.
so please know that. And after all this, when you see this are not in play, it is right for you to exit.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
actually right. See, you will not be wrong and it's not sentiment. Listen, understand that your relationship is so valuable that it can actually be called a destiny matter.
Yes.
Do you understand? I don't want to liken it because there's no likeness in it. It's actually it.
Yes.
Your relationship is actually a destiny matter, and what it implies is that how you choose to handle it can affect the next few years of your life in your future. Do you understand? So it is key that you be careful about whoever it is that want to come into your life. That you are praying for a spec and then the person is tall, dark and handsome and is everything you pray for in a man, and then he comes around And then when he comes around, you're using the pressure of you don't want to lose him to actually lose yourself. Then I think that is already extreme for you and it can cost you a lot. So to avoid that, understand that when you ever get to the point of feeling like I am stressed in this concept or it's not working out for me, the ideas, the plans, the vision of the person is not working out for me, please, with every humility and sincerity, leave.
Yeah.
Just leave. You don't owe anybody anything because you're not married yet. But it is better you do that now because we're not going to tell you to leave when you're married. So now that you have the ability to, please leave clearly. Joseph podcast, we're telling you from here, in a
Leave.
dating relationship, leave.
Yeah.
I believe that is the foundation of all that we'll be talking about today, and I believe you get the point. Understand that every relationship or dating process should function with purpose, with a timeline, and
If there's
that
no
there, if
purpose,
there's no purpose or there's no timeline towards the plan or the vision towards how you end up, whether you're ending up with marriage or you guys are just friends, please exit and exit comfortably with peace in your heart. God bless you. Thank you so much for your time. We'd love to see you again same time next week as you tune in. Bye.